Well, hello, and welcome to Marty Plays Games. We are on the weekend stream. It is a Saturday, and we are taking a look at MX versus ATV Legends on the PC. This one is from developer Rainbow Studios and published by THQ Nordic. So yes, not Milestone, so maybe this will be a good motorcycle game. And it was released on the 28th of June 2022, so I mean this one's going back a little bit. Race your way to victory on bikes, ATVs and UTVs in MX vs ATV Legends, featuring massive new open environments plus a career mode that lets you experience all the risks and rewards of becoming a world famous professional rider. Become a one-off road racing legend, become an off-road racing legend in your own right. Your time is now. So this is obviously a motorcycling quad game, a racing sports arcade 3D and first-person view. It has 2,405 reviews of all time. It has 77% of those as positive, giving it a mostly positive rating. But it was also had 74 recent reviews, 85% of those are positive, giving it a very positive rating. So this is one of those games that when I booted it up went straight into a tutorial. Why you do that game? That's just annoying. I want to go to a menu, I want to be able to set my settings. I don't want to be dropped straight into a tutorial. I might even not want to do a tutorial. Stop doing that. We're going to have a look at the options in a second. But you can pick this one up for £9 at the moment, which I think is quite a lot of game. If you like motorcycles, I mean it's not got the most textury of textures, but it's not that bad. So let's have a look at the settings. We have some gameplay options here. We can set a ride aim, though I haven't seen a way to enter that at the moment. Career difficulty is set to beginner very easy, but that's the default. We've got dead zones, pitch assist, yaw assist, roll assist, wheelie assist. So all these things are as default here. Stoppy assist, yes. Calling them stoppies, not endos. That is the correct term. So they've got that right, which makes me think that maybe these people actually know more about motorcycles than a certain other motorcycle racing game developer. We have audio here. These were set at sensible levels as well. I have still turned them down a little bit because it was still a little bit over the top on the music volume levels. I'd like to turn this down a little bit, but as game volumes go, it wasn't too bad. But we have sliders here, or percentages here, for music, voiceover player, engine, AI engine, and FX volume. Not entirely sure what that is. You can set it to original or current. Doesn't really mean anything to me, but there's that. Video. It says it's full screen, windowed full screen, and windowed. So, I mean, I think it might be screen. Oh, it's now good enough. The bloody hell. 1080p, 1440p. And we got VSync on, so it was proper full screen. It wasn't letting me set the resolution before, that's a bit weird. And we're playing this at 100%, but now it is. We'll leave it at that. I'm happy with that. Graphics, we have these set on Epic, and then we've got some controls. I am playing this one on a pad, but I haven't inverted the Y-axis, even though that would be the correct way to use a pad. You can see here that we've got stuff for steering and accelerating and all the good stuff. So we'll try that and see what it's like. we end up inverting the y-axis anyway. We'll see, because it's I think it's a third-person view. I've never found a motorcycle game yet that works in first person, so third person is normally the way to go. And then we've got some HUD options, quite a lot of options to go through there. And then services, analytic agreement, we have turned off. So I don't want to send you stuff. Why would I want to do that? No. No thank you. So that's all our options. And we've got quite a lot of stuff here. We've got career mode, exhibition, series, online plays, split screen. We've got a garage, a locker, leaderboards, some credits, and some news and updates, and we can quit. So this seems like it's a little bit of an open world thing. So we'll go and have a look around here. We've got to go and speak to Rawlins back there. The brake's actually on the right hand side, the left hand side. No. Yes, it is on the right hand side. So looks like he's touching the rear brake there to me. So that's right. Not bad at all. Okay, so we are in a kind of open world little space here. We've got to go and speak to this dude over here. Say hello.
Hey, I saw
hey
you
yourself.
riding in the hills. Is that
Did you
TJ
know?
out there? You and him are always welcome here on the farm. I told him a while back that you two are welcome to use the barn for working on your bike if you want.
Well, that's very kind of you.
It's been quiet around here lately, and I wouldn't mind the sounds of an engine roaring around the track again. Feel free to ride around and take a look at the farm.
Well, thanks. Select difficulty medium. Why not? Let's go and ruin his farm and. Oh, bloody hell! We ran into TJ Johansson.
Hey, Rollins said I could sit up here in the barn. Talk to him if you haven't already. Oh, might be fun to hang out here for a while. Oh, we could get in some laps on his national track right out here on the other side of the barn, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Johansson. Get out my way then, you daft bugger. Let's go down there. Complete tutorials. Let's do a tutorial now. We're going to go and do some Monster Energy Supercross, because of course we are. Alright. Oh, did we do that, or did... Now it's moved us again. I really don't know what's going on here. Hold left button. Stop at the line and wait instructions. Alright, okay. Hold the clutch. Okay, we're going up the hill. Well done us. That is very disorienting, I would say. Suddenly we just cuts us to a different place. Hang on, have we done that? Why did you put us just here then? Right, we'll go to that bit all the way over there. Why not? I'm sure we won't crash. Oh, water. Well, how were we supposed to know that that was there? A little bit of stutter here. Don't know whether it's loading stutter from the streaming or whether it's shader compilation. Could be either. Looks more like loading stutter, transitional stutter. Shouldn't be getting it on this rig. So what are we going to do? Sometimes you need a different point of view. I'll teach you how to change your camera. Why, thanks. There we go. Chase far. Chase left. Chase right. First person. No thank you. Drone. Or close. Chase encore. Chase reflex. Chase close reflex. Chase. Chase far. I just like chase far, thank you. Tapping these during events means you can look backwards. Nice. And you can pause. We can resume. How wonderful. Left button is not doing anything. That's just doing your clutch, so not really sure about that. Right button. No, that's not doing anything either. Drive into the yellow tent and proceed. Yeah, that doing nothing, mate. Oh, would you bloody believe it? It's decided it's going to put itself in a different bloody window now. Bloody game, bloody Windows and its multi-monitor handling. Bloody useless. Right, well I don't really know how we're supposed to progress that, given that right button doesn't actually work. Drive into the yellow tent to proceed. When you're finished, so we can do... Well, that doesn't do anything either. None of these things are working. So this tutorial is just a load of bollocks. Disable custom camera. I keep on pushing the wrong button as well. So I'm meant to be chasing, and you can't. You've got to cycle through all the cameras. You can't just go back to the one that you were on, which is crap. Settings. Why is it making me do this? Set on gameplay options. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Controls. Good. Gameplay. I don't see a custom video, graphics, controls. Would maybe. Well, if you can see where it says that, you're a better person than I. Settings, gameplay, disable. It should have been under gameplay. Custom camera. There it is. Well, it is disabled. So I think the tutorial there was actually supposed to turn that on, and it didn't, which is why that wasn't working. So your game's bugged. That's problematic, isn't it? Complete tutorials. Drive to each. Yeah, we've got to find another waypoint. That's a fence. That don't work. There's another spot. We'll have that then. Hello. Jump tutorial. Hey kids, let's practice some jumps. Hold off at full throttle and do the jump. Here we go. Well, we didn't do the jump. Hang on, we did that. Come on. Slightly on your front wheel. There we go. We did a jumpy. Right. Down at the bottom of the jump, hold and release at the top. What? Right, so does it want us to push down on R stick? Is that what it wants us? That doesn't seem to work either. Down at the bottom of the jump, compress the rear shot. Use both the left and the right stick mushrooms. Well, I don't think that works either. Didn't seem to make any difference to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Press and hold L in the air. It pitches the bike forward while I combine this with leaning forwards to do a front flip. I'm holding it in the air and it's not doing anything. And hold the right trigger. Well, I'm holding the right trigger in the air and all that's doing is... I don't think this is doing anything. I don't think it's doing anything at all. And now we're going to do the right stick and... yeah. It's very strange. I don't know. Push it in the opposite directions now it wants me to do. Success. Do one more jump in any way that you want. Right, so we're in the middle of our tutorial bit. We're going to go over to this dirt track. And why has the music gotten loud again? You set this stuff up and then all of a sudden it's just completely stupid. Right, turn that down to 10% now. That's a bit of a bump. I mean, I kind of like the open world nature of this stuff. Gives it a kind of Forza Horizon vibe. That's a lot of bright sunshine there. And half the controls not working, which isn't filling me with confidence. I know what it is about motorcycle games. There's so few of them that are any good. But we need to do all these tutorials in order to be able to progress things. So this is the practice loop tutorial. Go! Take off from the jumps. Go through the hay bales. I mean, I quite like that we're not just constantly falling off, which is something that happens a lot in milestone games. Because they're terrible, most of them. Lean back with the right stick. There we go, we lean back. Slow into turns. You can quit the tutorial anytime you like. There we go. I think we've done it now, haven't we? One more chirp. Well, one more. Was that our fastest lap yet? Boom. Oopsies. Wow. That's some physics. That's how gravity works. What was I just saying about how jank motorcycle games are? Never seen physics like that on a motorcycle. I've been riding them for a long time. Don't think I've ever seen a bike do that. Okay, so we can start our career. Thank goodness for that. Career, we're going to do... Should we do UTV? I'm a bit sick of motorcycles. I don't think I've done UTV. Event selection. What have we got? These are all MX stuff. Where's my UTV stuff? Let's do a 4W Outdoor Triple Crown MX Continue Career, which we can't do. Why? It just let us select that, and now it's not letting us do any of these. I mean, that's just pretty bad design, isn't it? Can we do an ATV? No. So we can select the vehicle, but we can't select any of those. If we do that, now we can. So why are you letting us select the vehicle? We can't actually do anything with it. What if we go on exhibition? Can we? do a time trial on a national. Can we can't choose a UTV then, can we not? I just want to go on a different thing. Series. Doesn't seem to be any way to get to the quads or the UTVs. Maybe they're in invitationals. Vehicle class. ATV. So we can get ATV on that one. Vehicle class. ATV. Yeah, no UTV. Amateur outdoors. No. Outdoor championships. We've got ATVs. No UTVs. I mean, why not just let me select the vehicle and then select the thing I want to go into, rather than forcing me to select the event and then finding that I can't actually select the UTVs. What's that all about? None of these seem to have UTVs in. There we go, there's one. UTV. So I had to go all the way to that one to find the UTV. Jesus. So now we can do a UTV event. Why games must you frustrate me so much? Can we start? It just suddenly went go. There's no countdown, it just went. And we've just been bashed. As physics of these things do. Wow, the physics is all over the place with this. I don't even know. Maybe this is why they don't let you play the UTVs. Because they don't drive like proper vehicles. There's just no way to control these. What the hell is going on there? Not even the AI can drive them. I'm glad this was only £9. It's like this was a tacked on afterthought. You're not seeing things. These vehicles really are playing like that. I don't think I'd want to play this online, to be honest with you. I think, unfortunately, this is going to be another one of those bad motorcycle game entries in my Steam list. There are so few that are good. So few. And now we're stuck. We're not off track though, are we? We're on the track. Why are you still going we're off the track? It's quite obvious we weren't off the track then. Don't know your ass from your elbow. Well, we're in the last position, but... off track again. It's just like, come on, mate. It's making me ill, this game. I don't think we're even deforming the surface at all. Just me, this isn't what riding dirt bikes or quads feels like at all. They don't behave like this. I mean, it almost started off well. I could see the rider using his rear brake. Yeah, I think we've seen enough of that event. We'll try one of the other ones. We'll try the ATVs. We'll see if they're any better at handling. Perhaps the UTVs were just a bit of an afterthought. Exhibition, quick play. Let's do an Enduro on Rawlings Hill, and we'll... Why have we got UTVs now? All open. Why don't we try that? Now we get to choose, do we? So we can use an ATV there, I think. Is that is a quad bike, yeah. Oh, we can use that. I mean, a 450. Quite nice. 125, 250, 250R, or 450. I've just noticed something very, very strange. Why does the RS 450F not have any more power than the 125R? Now, I can tell you for damn sure that there is a huge difference in power between a 125 dirt bike and a 450cc dirt bike. Massive, massive difference. Big old thumper, that one. I don't know. Let's see if it handles any differently. You never know, it might do. We're holding the clutch in. I mean, yeah, the bike is definitely handling a little bit differently. I think we're about to get clobbered by an ATV there. Well, I do quite like how the dirt is flying up with these, with the riders. It's just the input on it is just, it's really, what is going on there? It just feels really laggy. That's quite nice. It's like an old motorcycle game, Kickstart. See, there was a motorcycle game on the ZX Spectrum called Kickstart that was after the TV series. That was very good. You could even create your own tracks on it. And I think I probably had more fun playing that game than I've had on a lot of the motorcycling games that I own, and I own most of them. Which way are we going? I don't even know anymore. Is this the right way? I mean, these tracks are really big. That's quite impressive. A bit of water there. Ouchie. We can hit a hay bale. We didn't actually splash any water up there, did we? Yeah. The water's nothing more than decorative. Why does it take so long to reset? I don't like that off-track stuff flashing up all the time. Finish! No, we have one more lap to go. Well, we're not last at least. He was going the wrong way then, wasn't he? That wasn't me seeing things. How is it the wrong way? I'm stuck on a log. Apparently. I'm going the wrong way, even though I'm not. Can we reset ourselves? Oh, there we go. Managed to get past it. We can't get over the log, though. I'm pretty sure this 450 wouldn't have any problems getting over there. Honestly. Off track again. I think, yeah. It's not that obvious which way the track goes sometimes. At least the bikes do handle a little bit better than the UTVs, I will give it that, but they're still not that fun. And I think they're... See, we've gone the wrong way, look. I don't know. Come on. Nice. And the motorcycle sounds are quite good. It does sound like a dirt bike. You'd expect your 125s to be a little bit tinnier. We can try that. There we go, we turn around. Under the logs. And we're stuck again. Apparently. I don't know why he's so stuck. His tyres, that's what it is. It's because his tyres through the log, look. He's trying to go through the log rather than over the log. That's the basic problem. More over, less through. And we'll be solid then, I think. I don't remember going over this part before. I'm sure we must have done. No, we're totally stuck. No, we're back on now. How is it the wrong way? Oh, game. So that bit was very confusing, I think. It's the way you're supposed to go. I do like this big hill, though. I am trying to make this water splash, but it's definitely not splashing. I think we're nearly at the end. We've done a nice big jump. Recovered, we saved it. There we go, here's a finish. Oh no, we gotta do another lap. Are you serious? I thought that was it. Base plant. I think we're going to abandon that. Let's leave the event. Oh, we can change the event. Quick play. We can do trials. Wow. I don't think we'll do a log jam. Wow, that's interesting. Canyon dig it. Can you dig it? Sandcrawler. Ebb and flow. Let's go and have a look at ebb and flow. So we've got hard legends and experts. Squids. Yeah, squids is a good name. That's what we call people who are new to motorcycling. Defamate. This is supposed to be defamation there. Morning, afternoon, rainy. Should we go rainy? Well, let's not. Let's turn them. We'll just do MX open. I think. Start, and we'll go on the 250 this time. Maybe we'll have some more success on that. That's definitely rainy. And we put it on squid difficulty, and actually this is a little bit more fun. There's a lot of water. And I'm still not seeing much in the way of rate. Bloody hell. We were going quite fast then, and it all started to go wrong. Yeah, actually I think I'm having a better time on the lower difficulty levels. So we're going to go down here. I think so. I mean, it did say rain, it didn't say typhoon or tornado or hurricane. There's definitely rain, but I would say it was a little bit more than that. Got a lot of fog of war here. Hide and stuff. Yeah, I am impressed by the size of the tracks. That's something that I'm very much liking. Yeah, gotta go down here. Done checkpoints. I think this is more of a gate. We're off track. How are we off track? Pretty sure we weren't off track. And we're first, at least, this time. We've got to go up here, have we? That looked like a wall that we weren't going to be able to get over. But we did. Go us. How are we off track? Jesus Christ, game. Speed demon. Apparently. That would have hurt if we'd have hit that. Definitely a bit sting. We got lots of little tracks, look, we can choose which way to go. Don't think it makes any difference. Like a pseudo choice. Every road goes the same way eventually. I mean, maybe on squid difficulty is a little bit too easy. I didn't find a happy medium between the setting that we were on this one. I don't know, I just... For some reason, car games seem to be an awful lot easier to sim than motorcycle games. And it's not like these things are desperately hard to ride. And if you make them go in a straight line, they will naturally balance themselves. Ouch. Unless you hit something like a tree, in which case that's pretty bad for you. I don't understand why this takes so long to reset though. It just seems weird that it takes nearly, I don't know, 5-10 seconds to get back on the track. It is a long track though, we're only on checkpoint number 8. And there's some variation as well in the scenery which I quite like. There. Lighting on that mud doesn't look very good though, does it? It's all a bit too bright. It's like there's no shadow mapped or anything on it. No texture, no bump map. We're not off track, get off. I wonder if we can turn those warnings off, because I think I'd do that if I could. Come on. Only one more checkpoint to go. We almost said hello to the crowd then. Let's do some signatures for our fan base. There we go, through the line. We placed first. You're telling us we're going the wrong way again. We passed the line. But we got 1,000 point things. That's good. We like those. And we were indeed a legend. We've got exhibition. I wonder if there's anybody playing this online. Should we have a quick look? Race online. Add-on. Add-on. Add-on, 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 add-on. Yeah, I bet that split your racing community. We're not an expert. What are the chances? Well, there's definitely an online community by the looks of things. Estimated site. Well, we're spectating. So, how many players have we actually got then? Players. What? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4. There's 4 players. And we're supposed to be waiting 5 minutes before we can actually get a game. So I think we'll quit that. But it does look like there are some people playing. Maybe we can get a server list. Online. Race online. Supercross. No, I don't want to find a server. I want to see. I just want to get a list of servers. You can't get that then. Yeah, we've seen on those as well. Pit bikes. These are all locked. That one isn't. What the pit bikes are then? No compatible vehicles. Maybe we can buy one at the garage. I don't understand why it's letting us select this stuff. And these are all locked as well. That's probably a pit bike. It's got the same power as all the other ones, even though it's only a 50cc. How do we buy them though? Oh, it's an add-on. Of course it is. They're all bloody add-ons. Gas, nice motorcycles. We've got a KTM there. But again, got to pay for them. So it looks like most of the content on this is just locked behind a paywall. On the Husqvarnas as well. Of course, KTM's and Husqvarna's pretty much the same company now. I don't know with this one. I mean, I enjoyed that last race quite a bit more than I was enjoying the other ones. The UTV stuff, obviously, a load of rubbish. It's £9. I don't feel robbed at £9, but I don't like seeing all that stuff locked away behind a paywall. Really. I'm not sure I'll play this again though, to be honest. But that is all from me for today. I shall be back again tomorrow with another game for my pile of shame. Until then, I hope you have a pleasant Saturday, and I shall see you later.